wondered what secrets football players might be hiding? What if I told you some of the world's greatest football stars have faced life-changing challenges, made mistakes that almost cost them everything, and even survived deadly curses? In this video, we'll dive into untold stories of players like Neymar, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Stories that will shock, surprise, and inspire you. So, are you ready to uncover their hidden pasts? Let's get started. Football players may seem like they lead perfect lives, but many have faced intense struggles and challenges that would surprise their biggest fans. Some of these stories are truly unbelievable. Take Neymar's childhood, for example. Did you know he almost made his entire family go homeless? It all started in São Paulo, Brazil, where Neymar grew up in a poor family that struggled to make ends meet. Despite being just a young boy with a passion for football, Neymar was suddenly responsible for keeping the lights on at home. One month, his father forgot to pay the electricity bill, and with the final day to settle the payment approaching, Neymar's father had to work. Trusting his young son, he gave Neymar the money to pay the bill. Neymar, understanding how important this task was, set off to handle it. But as Neymar walked down the street, something caught his eye. A raffle with a once-in-a-lifetime chance to win his dream car. It was an opportunity too good to resist. Neymar used the money to buy a ticket, completely forgetting about the bill. That night, he couldn't sleep, imagining himself cruising in his new car. But the next morning, reality hit hard when he woke to his father's angry voice. The electric company had shown up to cut off their power. Neymar's decision earned him a serious scolding, but the family managed to pull through. Neymar's mistake may have just resulted in some family drama, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic's error nearly cost him his life. Back in 2019, Zlatan was playing for the LA Galaxy, and as usual, his confidence was through the roof. "I think I'm the best player to ever play in the MLS," he boasted. At 38, Zlatan decided to celebrate his success by buying himself a luxurious Ferrari Monza SP2. But the car wasn't the issue. It was Zlatan's notorious habit of parking it wherever he pleased, without a care for other people's spots. One day, Zlatan parked his million-dollar car in the middle of the street, oblivious to the fact that someone was watching, a man with sinister intentions. This person, enraged by Zlatan's arrogant parking, went home to grab a weapon, intent on harming the football star. What Zlatan didn't know was that this man had been on a 7-year killing spree, and he saw Zlatan as his next target. Fortunately, when the man returned, Zlatan had already left, and the plan failed. The police eventually arrested the man after he publicly admitted his intentions to kill Zlatan just to gain fame. Zlatan's life was spared, but this shocking story shows that even the smallest actions can have serious consequences. If that wasn't mind-blowing enough, Emmanuel Adebayor's childhood story is something no doctor could explain. Born in Togo in 1988, Adebayor faced a mysterious health condition from birth. His legs didn't work, and doctors were at a loss for a cure. His parents were devastated, but refused to give up. They spent years searching for answers, traveling all over Africa in hopes of finding a solution. But no treatment worked. Desperate, they turned to prayer, vowing to pray for 7 days straight. By the end of the week, Emmanuel still hadn't shown any improvement. Then, on the last day, something miraculous happened. As a group of children played football nearby, Emmanuel suddenly stood up and ran toward the ball. He not only joined the game, but he continued running and playing as if nothing had ever been wrong with him. To this day, neither doctors nor religious leaders can explain how Emmanuel's condition disappeared, but it led him to a successful career as a professional footballer. His journey is one of determination, faith, and a little bit of mystery. While Emmanuel's story is hard to believe, Kevin De Bruyne's struggle with shyness might surprise you, especially considering his status as one of the world's best footballers. Back in 2013, De Bruyne was still a rising star with only a few thousand Twitter followers. One day, after tweeting about an upcoming game, he received a notification that made his heart race, a message from a girl who caught his eye. Nervous and unsure of how to respond, De Bruyne showed the message to his friend, who took matters into his own hands and messaged her for him. To Kevin's shock, the girl responded, and they started talking. What began as a single message eventually blossomed into a relationship, and a few years later, Kevin married her. This story might not involve high-speed chases or life-threatening situations, but it shows that even football stars can be shy when it comes to love. If it weren't for his friend stepping in, De Bruyne might not have found the love of his life. Not all football stories are so light-hearted though. Aaron Ramsey's story is downright eerie, and it has to do with an alleged curse. Ramsey, a Welsh footballer, has been linked to a bizarre coincidence. Whenever he scores a goal, a celebrity dies. The so-called Ramsey curse began in 2009 and has continued ever since. Over the years, fans started noticing a pattern. Every time Ramsey scored a goal, within days, a famous person would pass away. From Hollywood icons to world leaders, the list of deaths became so long that people began to believe Ramsey was cursed. Of course, there's no real evidence to support the idea that Ramsey is somehow responsible for these deaths. Still, the sheer number of times this has happened, 23 times by 2021, has made it a popular conspiracy theory among football fans. Whether you believe in the curse or not, Ramsey's story is one of the strangest in football history. In 2013, Ronaldo attended a Rihanna concert, but it wasn't just the music that had people talking. When photos of the two together surfaced, rumors of a romantic connection exploded online, leaving fans buzzing. The gossip reached new heights when Rihanna was asked about Ronaldo, and her playful response only added fuel to the fire. Despite the growing speculation, Ronaldo has always been careful to keep the details of his personal life out of the public eye. He never confirmed or denied the rumors, keeping fans guessing about whether there was any truth behind the headlines. Ronaldo's ability to navigate fame while maintaining privacy has only added to his mystique, making this incident a topic of conversation that still sparks curiosity to this day. Whether or not the rumors are true, Ronaldo's story reminds us that, even for superstars, some secrets remain hidden. Ronaldo continues to focus on his career and cement his legacy, but the mystery surrounding his personal life only makes him that much more intriguing to the millions who follow his every move. From Neymar's childhood struggles to Ronaldo's secretive personal life, these football players have stories that go far beyond the pitch. While we see their success on the field, it's important to remember the personal challenges they've overcome. What do you think of these untold stories? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible football stories. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.